Men think that the lives of women are to be lived as though it is an audition to be chosen by them, because they believe that it is their right, their entitlement to have access to women. And therefore, anything that threatens the access that they feel they will have to women, they will have a problem with. I want you to watch this video.
I believe women when they would say that men are intimidated by their education or how sophisticated they are, the things that they like to do, their hobbies. And I was like, nah, there's no way. And I think it's because of the position that I'm in. Then I realized men are actually insecure about women having passport stamps, reading books, exercising, being active. And for me, it's just, I do all those things, so it's so far removed from me. But I realized, like, men are jealous of the fact that I do that, even though they have the opportunity to do the same exact things. And man, ladies, I feel bad for y'all, because it's like majority of the guys in the world, they don't read, they don't exercise, they don't develop themselves, they're not self-improving, they're not listening to podcasts and trying to become a better person. So yeah, the dating market really might be scarce for sophisticated women. Wow.
I love when men come to the realization that women have always been talking about amongst themselves. So the reason why they get upset, or they feel, sorry y'all, that's my neighbor's baby tripping. They think that women are supposed to be sitting untouched, waiting, for them to come up a certain age when men can kind of just line them up and just pick from them. As they're picking from you, they need to ensure that you were following certain rules that they had for you before they met you. And it is a reminder that you lived your life. The reason why they are offended or upset about women who go on trips and go on vacation is because men think, like I said, that your life is supposed to be an audition to be selected by them. They think that you are supposed to be following their rules before you even know that they existed. This is the reason why they care about body count also. This is another reason why they care about body count. It's from a controlling point of view. I want to know, I asked you your body count because I want to know, did you follow my rules? Were you following the rules that I had set for you before you even knew who I was and before I even knew who you were? So the reason why they get upset about women going on trips is for the exact same reason, right? They want to decide what you consume your life doing, enjoying, being. So when they see that you have when they see that you have, countries that you visited in your highlights, they're offended by that because she's been living her life. How dare you be living your life and, doing probably, they assume that, it's probably likely that you were here with, another, a romantic partner, right? That it was an intimate trip. It does not satisfy the things in their mind that they make up. You mean to tell me you weren't waiting for me? I mean, like, you weren't waiting for me to pick you? You just was out here enjoying your life because it's your life? Don't you know that your life is mine? Don't you know that your entire life you're supposed to, like, literally be spending it waiting for a man to come and, like, choose you? How dare you? How dare you have been out here, like, being with other men? Like, even though I know that you didn't know who I was and I didn't know you, and I've been out here kind of living my life because it's mine, but that's different though, because your life is supposed to be like an audition, like a resume for me. So like, you've been on all these trips without me, like you've just been living your own life. I mean, like, yeah, I know that you did it because that's what you liked and that's what you enjoyed, but I don't like it though. I mean, you shouldn't be doing things that I don't like, even though you like it. Like, how dare you? That's why they're upset. This is why they're delusional. They're upset about it also too because I have already said this in one of my videos that men view women from a lens of sacrifice and exploitation. So when men are looking at women, they're always thinking, how can I consume her? How am I going to be able to consume this woman? It's for the same reason why certain men do not like children. Like, let's talk about the duality of why men don't like women with children, or why women don't like men with young children. Because women know that it is going to be their duty, or their job rather, to do all of the child rearing, most of the child rearing, right? So if he has any form of custody of those children, the woman is likely going to be expected to do more nurturing tasks, like tasks that involve labor. Women may not want a man with young children because of that reason. And men say, again, we're addressing the duality. When men say that they do not want a woman with children, they're assessing consumption, the amount of consumption they're going to be able to get away with. So when men say, I don't want a woman with kids, it's because he sees those children as a threat to the amount of consumption, the ways in which he's going to be able to consume this woman, the amount of exploitation he's going to be able to get away with. So those children are seen as like a threat. It's from a place of jealousy almost. It's like, I can't consume her as much because she already has other entities who are also going to need to consume her. So that's the lens that they're looking at it from. This is the reason why they have a problem with women who have hobbies. They want to be the ones to give you permission to be happy, to find other things to be happy about, right? They want to give you permission to enjoy your life. The reason why they have a problem with women having hobbies is because they're looking at it from the same lens, the same exact lens of, oh my God, they're seeing these hobbies as a threat to the ways in which they're going to be able to consume you. You have all of these hobbies and all these other things, right? Whether it be maybe you like to do horseback riding, or maybe you like to roller skate, or maybe you like to go to the gym, or maybe you're into mythology or astrology, or crystals, or maybe you like to dance, or maybe you like to do whatever it is that you like to do. Maybe you're into pottery, right? You have art, you're artsy, you have a crafty kind of hobby. They are threatened by you having hobbies because it is a threat to the amount of exploitation they're going to be able to get away with. You already have hobbies, things that you are investing your time, your energy into, right? It's less for them. That's why that's why they're offended by women having hobbies. And because this is what men see women through. They see women through a lens of how much can I consume? They see us through a lens of consumption and exploitation and sacrifice, right? So you're sacrificing something most times when you decide that to have hobbies. They require your labor, they require your time, energy. You are invested into these things. And they just see it as more time that you invest into those things, children alike, is the less that they're able to consume you. That's why they have a problem with that, because that is the space from which men love. And the reason why you as a man feel like they also despise you is because the world revolves around the exalting of mediocre men. Okay? In other words, men's survival, most men, their survival is literally dependent on other men being terrible, okay? They need other men to be bad so that they can be bad. And women know that there are men who do the things that they like, then they will want those men. Men's survival is dependent on mediocrity. This is for the same reason why you find that men are mad at Russell Wilson and Klay Thompson, because women are going to want those men. If women know that there are men like that out there, women are going to want those men. See, I say all the time that men are not really providers or protectors. Those are the roles that are attached to them. I don't really think I went in depth and spoke about how men are not protectors. I'll get into that in another video, but just briefly, men are not really protectors. They are protectors of their access to women. Their ultimate goal is to protect the access that other men have to women. So we can't have you out here just looking like you make sense. Our survival, it rides on the fact that most men do not make sense. So when you are a man who is doing things that a woman might find to be appealing, they resent you for it, because how dare you? How dare you show these women that there are options out here that are better than us? They need other men to be terrible so that they can be terrible, right? That's how they preserve the access that they have to women.